Hey y'all, welcome back to Tactical Alliance Gaming and another Raid Shadow Legends video. Now in this episode, we're going to do a guide on one of my favorite decreased defense champions, my boy. Let me get to him here. Ghostborn. Now this guy, Mr. Irresistible himself, decreased defense cannot be resisted as long as you have the accuracy to land it. Mine, he's at 334 accuracy. He's a little bit slow at 214. Well, shoot, I'll just show you. Crit rate's a little bit high. Could definitely do with a little bit of rework on him. I haven't messed with his gear in quite a while. But on his A1, he attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. His A2 attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing 100% heal reduction for 2 turns. Damage here is weird because it's based on attack and his speed, which is crazy. His A3, though, is the mamma jamma of them all. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance, 100% when booked, of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be resisted and places a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. This guy right here, it is on a 3-turn cooldown when booked, 100% when booked of landing that decreased defense. This guy, you can use him freaking everywhere. Dungeons, everything. He works great. Spirit Keep, Arena, Airwall Keeps, Arena, Dragon. The guy is, he's everywhere, right? He is absolutely crazy. Now, let's go ahead, let's pull him into Spider 20. And we're going to go ahead and pull out this team. You know what? Yeah, I don't want to reset it all. Pull out my Spider 20 team there. And we're going to put him in place of Fane. Now, he is neutral affinity here, which is nice. But we do want him. We'll go ahead and yank this team out. And we will run Battle lead, Ghostborn, Septimus, and let's put a Royal Guard in there just for fun, just for cleanup, just in case we need it. Let me find my Royal Guard. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? If I can find them. I wish there was a way you could actually search. That would be great. I know you guys have probably seen it. And I've passed them up like 10 freaking times. Yeah, right there. All right. And we want Ghostborn on that A3. And obviously, Septimus is going to use his Holy Sword anyway. We're just going to go ahead and put that in anyway, just in case. Okay, that's why. There we go. And Battle, he's good. Royal Guard, obviously he's going to use his takedown, but we're going to go ahead and put it in anyway. There we go. So, Spider 20. Only because we can nuke. Ghostborn works out well. He works pretty good in Spider 25 too for your decreased defense champion. The only issue is affinity. But let's go ahead and run this. I haven't tried it since I built my second Septimus. They both of them still a little bit low on crit rate. But we are here to watch Ghostborn. So we come in, Ghostborn, bam, with that A3, gets that decreased defense. Royal Guard goes like a little girl. I brought in the wrong Royal Guard. But, yeah, decreased defense across the board on everybody got it. Can't be resisted long as you have the accuracy, which is great. But you do want that A3 booked. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and jump out of here. We're not here to watch a run. We're here to watch Ghostborn go to work with that decreased defense. All right, same thing in all the dungeons. Fire Knight. Again, Fire Knight. Well, what do I have for my Fire Knight 25 team? Fire Knight 25. Oh, well, okay. He's not. All right, we'll go ahead and yank. No, we're not going to mess with changing teams. But he is solid in every single dungeon. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. We're going to go Los Angeles. We're going to go there. Turn meter. Bam. We're going to pull out Ninja. We're going to put in Ghostborn. Ninja's the one throwing out that decreased defense. We're going to put Ghostborn in. He hits pretty good. So he is a solid champion. He hits. He gets that decreased defense on. He can do a little bit of turn meter. He's a good champ. Decreased defense across the board. Now, granted, Ninja was my damage. The rest of it's all support. This is going to be a long run, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to fast forward through, see if it works. Not sure. I don't know if this one's going to go through or not, but we'll try it, see what happens. So we will fast forward through here to the end just to make sure that everything goes through just fine. So we'll cut back in right here when we get closer to the end. All right. Now, I don't know if we're going to get the Fire Knight down. I don't know if we have enough hits to get that shield, get through that shield. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is Ghostborn and that decreased defense. Yeah, we're not going to have enough to get through the shield, but that's not the point of the video. Well, we might. But, yeah, so he's a phenomenal champion for AoE decreased defense. I would say he's not quite as good as a Madame Ceres just because she does have the debuff strip, or the buff strip. But he can't be resisted. So there's no issues with, you know, anything wild as long as you've got the accuracy. You know, it doesn't matter what their resistance is. He's going to get that decreased defense on. So, you know, maybe high resist teams, stuff like that. He'll be a good option for decreased defense for you. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the end here, possibly, providing we survive it. We'll go ahead and fast forward and we'll jump back in. All right, there we go. Now we're towards the end here. As you can see, it is not a fast run, but this comp just kind of threw him in here. But he does work. He gets that decreased defense on. He keeps it on the A1 and the A3 both with Fire Knight. Phenomenal because it's single target. But he's a good champion. He is really good. Underrated in by a lot of people. You know, what do we get? Anything good? Nope. Goodbye. Flat stat. Go bye bye. But he is a good champion. I mean, yes, that was a fast or a slow run, but I mean, he's worth it. He's a good champion. So Dragon, same thing. I mean, he is what he is. He is your decreased defense. In fact, he is in my Dragon 25 team. In fact, I've been playing with Growhack a little bit since his buff. But we're going to go ahead and run this one too. And then we're going to jump into Arena and show you guys him in Arena. But it's pretty much the same thing every single time. Decreased defense. It goes out. That's what it is. Bam, decreased defense across the board. Gets it on everybody. Seer with the clean up. You definitely, if you're going to run him with a Seer, you definitely want him faster. Ideally, a reset would be great. I don't have Renegade quite ready. I haven't quite figured out a comp for that. I do need her to get her faster than Seer. I mean, Dragon 25, definitely a rough freaking dungeon as far as the waves go. Still the easiest of all of them. It's just a matter of, getting everything worked out. Ursula with the revive, which if you have not seen my guide on Ursula, I will put that up here at the top. So make sure you guys check that out. She is my favorite epic in the game. I would take her over Seer just for sheer survivability. She is a phenomenal support champion. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through, and we'll jump back in a little bit closer to the end once we get to the dragon. Well, we were at the dragon. That was quick. Didn't even get a drink of my coffee. But same thing, he gets that decreased defense on like it's going out of style. The big thing with Ghostborn, mine's fully booked only because that's the way RNG landed. In reality, you only need the 3 books in his A3 for that AoE to make it 100% chance to land that debuff. So ideally, providing your RNG goes in good shape, you're looking at 3 books, providing RNG goes in your favor. But he's definitely worth it. He's good in Arena, 3v3. I use him in my 3v3 for decreased defense because, I'm stupid and I ate 2 Madam Cereses, so I only have 1 now. But he definitely does the job. The nice thing about him, too, is he does hit pretty hard, especially for a decreased defense champion. He does hit pretty good. Which is nice in Arena. It definitely helps. Get a little bit of extra damage on there while you're debuffing before your nuker goes. Make it a little bit easier on your nuker. But here we go. Dragon 25 down. 2.5 minutes. Not great. And of course, not a piece I'll keep. But so let's jump to Arena. He's the same thing pretty much across the board, to be 100% honest. It doesn't matter if it's Ice Golem or, he's there to do the same job. So, and of course we get, wow. All right, we'll go ahead and just jump in here. We'll pull out Madam Ceres. Oh, crap, save team. All right, well, that's okay. We'll just go there, and we'll pull out Madam Ceres, and we'll bring in Ghostborn to fill that slot. But it's the same thing. Decreased defense. I mean, is what it is. He's viable pretty much everywhere. He is Spirit Affinity, which, can hurt in Arena because there is a lot of magic champions going. But, there we go. I mean, yeah, it's an easy team. I lucked out with the board. But, I mean, he is good. Doom Tower, same thing. Solid in Doom Tower with that AoE decreased defense. Obviously, as you're running hard and you're moving up, you want that decreased defense on there, especially if you're going to run a Seer. Big difference with Seer, with a decreased defense. So he can definitely fill that role. Dungeon content, Arena, campaign, anywhere you need a decreased defense. Even Clan Boss, I've never run him in Clan Boss. I mean, there's better options like Razin, who's going to get a decreased defense and a weaken, which is going to do a little bit more. But let's go ahead and cut out here, go to his masteries. Faction Wars, obviously, he is good there, but Dark Elf is not open today. So let's take a look at his masteries here. Show you how I have him built. So here's what I've got for his masteries. Definitely want the crit rate, into crit damage, into the damage inflicted when attacking with full HP, because typically he's decreased defense 9 chances out of 10, especially if you're using him in arena. He's going to go first. He's going to go before he gets hit, providing you are faster. Increase the speed by 6 for each enemy killed. I just threw that on. Damage inflicted for the first hit. Increase that damage when he debuffs. 30% of chance of decrease in cooldown. So, it's Cycle of Violence into Opportunist, down into Kill Streak, and then obviously into War Master. And then I went down the defense tree to I wanted to give him a little bit more survivability. Into Blast Proof, down to Shadow Heal, Delayed Death, Retribution, and then Deterrence. I just wanted to make sure that he had a little bit more survivability. So, guys, that is Ghostborn. Oh, here's how I have him built as far as his stats go. Can't forget that. Definitely want the accuracy on him. You need accuracy, even though it's irresistible on that A3. You still need the accuracy to land it. So you want to make sure you've got that accuracy there. Also, you want to make him fast. Mine is pretty slow, actually, only at 214. So I could definitely tweak his build, add some more defense in, add a little bit, bring that crit rate down, more crit damage, but that's Ghostborn. So guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, share the video, all that fun stuff. Also, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys use Ghostborn for? Do you have him? Do you like him? Do you want him? And where do you use him at? All right, guys, I look forward to reading those, and I'll catch you again next time.